Good evening. Welcome to our platforms. NRPMediaJA.com, also Facebook and YouTube at NRP Media JA. It's Wednesday, November 22, 2023. I am Lou Ann Bramwell Shakes with the NRP Evening News Roundup. Here are the headlines. Fares going down on JUTC buses as of January 1. Transport Minister says parents must not allow school children to use bikes to get to school. Each MP to be allotted 22 million for roadworks and cleanup in their constituencies. Economy grew nearly 2% last quarter compared to last year. And in sports, the semifinals in the Champions Cup among schoolboy footballers are now down. With that, we apologize for the late start of the news. And the news today is brought to you courtesy of Siritsu Communications, connecting homes, connecting lives, connecting multiple platforms through convergence. Check them today by calling 876-333-1927 or 876-333-1926. Siritsu Communications. We're here to serve you better.
Discover the power of seamless connection with Siritsu Communications, your go-to wireless internet provider. Right here in your backyard, our expert team delivers state-of-the-art internet service promptly and professionally. Choose from our comprehensive packages: AirSpeed, Home, Advanced, or Custom, all designed for the data-driven user. Ready for lightning fast internet? Call us at 876-333-1926 or 876-333-1927 and be online within hours. Siritsu Communications, where we're not just connecting homes, we're building communities through technology.
And now the news. Fares on the government-run buses are to go down next year. Passengers using the JUTC buses will see reduced fares starting January 1. The fares will go down further on April 1. Minister of Finance Dr. Nigel Clark made the announcement in Parliament Tuesday afternoon. As of January 1, regular fares will go down from $100 to $70. Children's fare will go down to $25 from $30. Pensioners' fares will be $30 down from $40. Further decreases will take place as of April 1.
Further, Madam Speaker, effective April 1st of 2024, a further reduction in the regular fare from $70 to $50, and in the fare for children from $25 to $20, and the fare for pensioners from $40 to $30. Madam Speaker, we anticipate that these temporary measures will have a mitigating effect on the impact of the private bus and taxi fare increases on the commuting public.
Minister of Finance, Dr. Nigel Clark. The minister said the reduction in JUTC bus fares would help hold down inflation. That inflation was at 5.1% in October. However, he said fare increases recently granted that were not factored into October inflation and would come out in November's figures, pushing inflation. In response to the bus fare reduction, the opposition said the measure would have very little effect on the traveling public. Opposition spokesman in finance, Julian Robinson, said the JUTC was down 40% of its capacity and people were forced to use private buses and taxis as a result. Hence, he said, many would not benefit from the reduced prices.
Capacity of the JUTC right now is about 40% of what it should be. The majority of the traveling public is forced to take the private passenger vehicles. Many wait 2-3 hours for a bus, and because they have to get to work or school, they are forced to take a private passenger vehicle. The 300 buses are a bit late in the game.
Opposition spokesman on finance, Julian Robinson. Prime Minister Andrew Holness announced Tuesday that members of parliament would each receive $22 million to be spent in their constituencies between now and Christmas. The Prime Minister said this was a constituency-based mitigation and cleanup program. He said the priority should be reopening of blocked roads, patching, and minor civil works structures such as retaining walls.
The program will allocate $22 million for each constituency to undertake minor civil works and public sanitation, which becomes necessary at the end of the hurricane season in November and coincident with the Christmas period in December. The program will implement targeted interventions with the following key priority rankings: the reopening of blocked roads, cleaning of critical drains, patching of main thoroughfares, construction of new structures such as retaining walls.
Prime Minister Andrew Holness. In addition, a sum of more than $300 million overall will be available for assistance with housing. Minister of Science, Energy, Telecommunications and Transport, Daryl Vaz, is expressing sadness at the untimely deaths of 2 students who were killed in a fiery motorcycle crash in Petersfield, Westmoreland, Tuesday morning. Dead are 15-year-old Zakiel McIntyre and 14-year-old Adjourney Robinson. The boys were on their way to school when the motorcycle on which they were traveling crashed into a car. The 2 vehicles burst into flames. Mr. Vaz said the situation brings into focus the practice of underage persons operating motor vehicles and cycles on public thoroughfares. Both boys were below the age where it is legal to get a license to operate a motor vehicle. Mr. Vaz said he was appealing to parents not to give their children those vehicles to take themselves to school. The administration at Petersfield High School said it discouraged the use of motorcycles by students, and these boys were warned about using motorcycles to take them to school. Finally, the segment of the evening news roundup. Today, the Jamaican economy grew by just under 2% during the July to September 2023 quarter, compared with the corresponding period last year. Barrington James pick up that story.
To 1.9% in the quarter ending September compared to the same period a year earlier. Director General of the PIOJ, Dr. Wayne Henry, said that the outturn of the review quarter largely reflected higher levels of employment and increased capacity utilization in the mining and quarrying industry. Continued growth momentum in the tourism sector also contributed. Dr. Henry was speaking during the PIOJ quarterly briefing on Tuesday, November 21st. He said the goods producing industry grew by an estimated 2.3%, driven by improved performances in two of the four industries, mining and quarrying and manufacturing. Real value added for the mining and quarrying industry increased by an estimated 102% due to high alumina production that outweighed a contraction in crude bauxite output. Dr. Henry said that the real value added for the hotel and restaurant industry grew by 8% during the quarter. Stopover visitor arrival for the quarter increased by 5.5% to more than 682,586 visitors. At the same time, there was a decline of 20% in crude passenger arrival relative to the corresponding 2022 quarter. Growth in the manufacturing industry was estimated to be 3.2%. I am Gafar Ellis reporting for NRP News.
That was Gafar Ellis Radio, your primary Christian source for news, sports, and sporting information brought to you by Hepburn's Glass, located at 13 Chisholm Avenue in Kingston.
Hepburn's Glass Supplies is the latest trend-setting supplier of glass and mirrors in the industry. We specialize in tinted and clear glasses, as well as mirrors for all your windows, doors, and closets at very competitive prices. To maximize your shopping experience, we stock 316 and 1/8 mirror thickness and 316 and quarter thickness in our entire stock of float glasses. We have in stock gloves, cutters, and suction cups at unbeatable prices. Our customer service is second to none, with same-day cutting for your specific measurements. Visit our office at 13 Chisholm Avenue, Kingston 13. Call us at 908-0962 or email hepburn.glass@gmail.com. Hepburn's Glass, quality service is our priority.
And now for our sports stories. We kick off on football news. The Reggae Boys defeated Canada 3-2 in the crucial return leg of the CONCACAF Nations League last night, giving them something to celebrate after their earlier 2-1 loss to the team at the office on Saturday. The Reggae Boys, by virtue of the win, advances to the next level of the Copa America and the CONCACAF Gold Cup. Following the win at the BMO Stadium in Ontario, Canada last night, the effort and declared that the win was in more ways. This was Jamaica's first win ever over Canada in Canada, the country's third ever victory over a North American team and on North American soil. It was also Jamaica's first ever qualification to the semifinals of the CONCACAF Nations League, Jamaica's third qualifying for the Copa America 2015 and 2016. It was Jamaica's first time scoring 3 goals against a North American team on North American soil, and first time since the World Cup that Jamaica have scored 3 goals in the second half of a game. The semi-finalists in the Champions Cup among schoolboy footballers are now known. They are Clarendon College, Kingston College, Hydel High, and Glenmuir High. The 4 going forward were decided
It of course changes a lot of things for 2024 for Jamaica. Playing semi-final in the Nations League, playing Copa America finals is of course huge, not only for building of this team, but also financially for the federation. So of course we are all delighted, and especially delighted for the players because they have been fantastic.
J-Win Pharmacy Limited, Samford Plaza in Spalding, Clarendon, the leading pharmacy in the area that specializes in pharmaceuticals, general over-the-counter items and cosmetics. They stock various self-care items and household items. Contact them at 876-956-0930 or 876-371-6781. Here to provide just what you need.
Discover the power of seamless connection with Suritsu Communications, your go-to wireless internet provider. Right here in your backyard, our expert team delivers state-of-the-art internet service promptly and professionally. Choose from our comprehensive packages: AirSpeed, Home, Advanced, or Custom, all designed for the data-driven user. Ready for lightning fast internet? Call us at 876-333-1926 or 876-333-1927 and be online within hours. Suritsu Communications, where we're not just connecting homes, we're building communities through technology.
That was the local news and sports. Stand by now for the weather report and forecast. The National Met Service is reporting that there's a significant feature of a ridge across Jamaica. The ridge is forecasted to weaken over the weekend. The 24-hour forecast. Tonight will be fair. Tomorrow morning, mainly sunny. Tomorrow afternoon, partly cloudy. The 3-day forecast. Friday will be sunny in the morning and partly cloudy in the afternoon. For Saturday and Sunday, expect mainly fair mornings and partly cloudy with isolated showers, mainly across sections of southern and northeastern parishes and hilly areas, particularly in the afternoons. Other current regional weather features: a cold front across the Gulf of Mexico. That is the latest weather report and forecast in the evening news roundup. With that, we've come to the end of our news presentations this evening. But before you go, here are the headlines once again. Fares going down on JUTC buses as of January 1. Transport Minister says parents must not allow school children to use bikes to get to school. Each MP to be allotted 22 million for roadworks and cleanup in their constituencies. Economy grew nearly 2% last quarter compared to last year. And in sports, the semi-finalists in the Champions Cup among schoolboy footballers are now known. The full package of news today came to you by Siritsu Communications, connecting homes, connecting lives, connecting multiple platforms through convergence. Check them today by calling 876-333-1927 or 876-333-1926. Siritsu Communications. We're here to serve you better.
Discover the power of seamless connection with Suritsu Communications, your go-to wireless internet provider. Right here in your backyard, our expert team delivers state-of-the-art internet service promptly and professionally. Choose from our comprehensive packages: AirSpeed, Home, Advanced, or Custom, all designed for the data-driven user. Ready for lightning fast internet? Call us at 876-333-1926 or 876-333-1927 and be online within hours. Suritsu Communications, where we're not just connecting homes, we're building communities through technology.
Here is your invitation to join us again tomorrow at 6:30 a.m. for the NRP Break of the News with Kimberly Ashley. Remember too, we invite your feedback to this newscast via WhatsApp at 876-336-9928 or on any of our platforms that you're listening. We invite you also to subscribe on our YouTube channel at NRP Media JA and click on the notification bell. The same applies to our Facebook pages at NRP Media JA and under the name Leon Nash, Leaon. The radio platform at nrpmediaja.com is always operating 24/7, 365 days per year for your listening pleasure. Join this growing medium. Feel fulfilled and informed. I am Lou Ann Bramwell Shakes for the NRP Evening News. Have a good evening.